Hello and welcome to the Minecraft server. I thought I would give you a quick tour in case you decide to join us someday. As you look around the server, you will see lots of houses. This is Buddha Tank's house. This is where Stovetop's house used to be. You can see where Scott's house used to be. All of these houses are just wrecks of their former selves. You might be wondering, why do all the houses look like they've been blown up, burned down? Well, the reason they look like that is because they have been blown up and burned down. I don't remember exactly how it happened, but I think it was something like Stovetop shot Buddha Tank with a flaming arrow, and then Buddha Tank killed Stovetop's dog, and then Stovetop killed 5 of Buddha Tank's dogs, and then Scott tried to get involved, and everybody got in a big fight, and Stovetop just burned down Buddha Tank's house, and Buddha Tank blew up Stovetop's house, and then they both ganged up on Scott and razed his house down to bare dirt, trampled all of his crops, and killed him. This is what you call a war of escalation. Basically, every time somebody does something to someone else, that person has to get back at them. But even worse. It reminds me of one of the oldest recorded systems of law in the world. You can find the command in Exodus chapter 21. Verse 23 says, "But if there is a serious injury, you are to take life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, wound for wound, bruise for bruise." This law, if followed properly, eliminates wars of escalation. If someone does something to you, you do the same thing back, and that's the end of it. You're even, and you stop. I think this is at a minimum how you should live your life. Otherwise, you're going to end up with everything you own reduced to a wreck. When Jesus came along, he gave us an even better way. Matthew 5 says this in verse 38, "You have heard that it was said, eye for eye and tooth for tooth. But I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also. And if anyone wants to sue you and take your shirt, hand over your coat as well." This is a powerful way to change the world. When someone does something mean to you, give them kindness back and see what happens.